I don't know why my bottle takes a while to like open up, but anyway, morning, my cublings. Oh wow, thank you for letting me know, Mumsy. I'm guessing that's from my shop today, but thank you. Um, so yeah, okay. I've set this up a little differently where my workstation is a little bit smaller, so I have to like be a little bit more clever as to how I work. And I really, really do need to keep things clean. So yeah, that's probably. Oh, guys, I will be putting Barry into our streams next week, but I just need to give Barry just on a spa trip. He has to be cleaned and dried and everything. So yeah, there's that. But he will be joining us next week. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, a whole week. Just oh, he's out with his friends. Let him have fun. Anyway, wait, why isn't my camera? There we go. Okay, guys, so as you guys see, we've got this like bread slicer here, which I'm going to be using. And I think this is going to be a little bit tricky to use because let me give you guys a few of my workstation today. So this is my view. So this is how small the workstation is. It's not really that big. And then the computer, the laptop taking up the majority of the space doesn't help. Then yeah, but the reason why I chose this, because when I put stuff on the stove, I can just move my camera up and show you guys what I'm doing. And then the rest of the ingredients are over there in that corner over there. So yeah, guys, that's basically what I'm working with. Just don't be like that with Barry. Wait, Granny, why did you close the door? It is so hot. Okay, guys, I am so sorry. I just had to go feed Aaron and tie my hair because it's like really, really hot. And I see he doesn't have water. So I'm just going to go ahead and give him some clean water. Hey, Papa, I'm coming. I'm coming. My cat is not broken, okay? How's the broken baby boy doing? Psh. Don't worry, Barry went on vacation with parents. How is the broken? His meows are getting a little louder, which I'm grateful for, but he's mostly quiet. But when he does meow, it does like it is getting a bit louder, but it does still sound like there's a croak, there's a frog in his throat. Okay, so guys, we have Sia butter bread with us, and we're gonna go ahead and um, make slices out of this. Now, what I like about this, you'll see this knob here, and you can make the slices as thin or as thick as you want them. So I'm just gonna, I think that should be fine because I don't want this to be too thick. And then that's basically how you cut the bread. And the reason why I'm cutting skew is because this is in the way. So just gonna move that out the way. You calling Aaron broken? How dare you call him broken? He is not broken. It's so rude. And this way you get even slices all the time. And then as I'm done cutting, I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in the bag. This thing is so old. Like, I don't know where my grand got it from. I don't know if she got it from my great grandfather, from my great grandmother, or if she got it from her sister in law. But this thing is like really, really old and I love it. I want old kitchen equipment, okay? Fridges that lasts forever, deep freezers that last forever, stoves and ovens that last forever. Like, cast iron pots and pans. Just, things that last. Okay, I think I'm going to make this a little bit thicker because the slices are coming out a little too thin. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Granny, that slicer that we have, how old is it? The one that we used to slice, well, I mainly use it to slice bread. From the 60s. Who did it belong to? Okay, so this is from the 60s, guys. This thing is from the 60s. It used to belong to my great grandfather. Look, it looks brand new. It looks brand new. Like, look at that. It looks brand new. Guys, I want stuff from the 60s and the 70s. They last forever. That's a decent slice bread. There we go. Now we're getting the slices right. Yes, guys, I am chowing like the pieces of bits of crumbs. I don't care, I'm hungry. Mumsy, are you streaming? Because you go quiet when you stream. Shower. Okay, okay. I was just checking. I was just checking. And I think this will be my last slice because I don't want to cut my fingers. And there we have sliced bread. So I'm going to put this back in its bag and I'm just going to put this to one side by the other breads. And this can be emptied outside on the grass for the birds and stuff like that. Which I'm not going to do right now. And now you see all these breadcrumbs. Watch this. Because I did clean this area before starting stream. And ta-da! Okay, so now we're going to look at the recipe. Oh, wait, why don't I have the recipe up? So I just wanted to slice the bread first. There we go. And now we're going to go ahead and read what we are supposed to do. Okay, so 400 grams of frozen berries, 125 milliliters of white sugar, and 5 milliliters of lemon juice with a pinch of salt. So we have to get all our measuring stuff out. I think I'm going to use this pot. I think that should be fine. Okay, so we got our pot. Put that lid to one side. Okay, so we need our sugar, frozen berries, which is not frozen anymore because I kind of took it out of the fridge this morning, or deep freeze. Salt and lemon juice. Okay, so we've got, this is 1 kg, so we're not going to be using all of this. And we need the kitchen scissors again, actually. I was looking for them. Don't you love it when everything is just like, you know, together and you don't have to run around for anything? Okay. Sorry, guys, I just want to check something real quick. Okay, so we need 400 grams of these frozen berries, which is 2 cups. So I'm going to be measuring 2 of these out. You know what? I'm going to just do this and, ooh. Okay, there we go. Got a little bit of a mess. There we go. That's 1 cup. So we need 2 of these. Okay. So we are just going to mix everything together. Okay. So we're just going to throw that in. And then we're going to measure out another cup. Hopefully this goes by smoother. And then we can put this in. There we got another cup and we throw that in. So there is 400 grams of berries. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in the freezer. Come in. We kind of had a late start this morning. That's just because I had to clean a few things and stuff like that. So yeah, it's going good. We just started measuring out. The only things I've done so far is sliced bread with a 60s bread slicer or bread cutter from the 60s, and it looks brand new. It was my great grandfather's. I want kitchen equipment that's from the 60s because they last forever. Okay, I'm done. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, so we put in the berries, and then we need 125 milliliters of sugar. So half a cup of sugar, basically. So we're going to use one of these, and instead of pouring it in, I'm just going to shove this in. Ooh. And then just maybe pour the rest in. There we go. And then I'm guessing we're just going to throw that in as well. Okay, so we're done with the sugar, so the sugar can go be put away. So we can go ahead and put that to one side. And then what we need next is 5 milliliter. So I'm guessing that's like a quart. I'm just gonna, yeah, I think that's a quart of lemon. So there we go. And then we're just gonna throw that in. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put 2 of these in. I'm gonna put 2 of these in. There. Hopefully that's enough. Wait, isn't 5 milliliters 1 teaspoon? My bad. Okay, so I'm putting an extra half in. There we go. Yeah, it's a teaspoon if I remember correctly. Welcome back. Okay, and then a pinch of salt. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to throw some salt in my hand. I would say that's about a pinch and just throw it in. Okay, so preheat the oven to 140 degrees Celsius. Bring all the ingredients to a boil in a medium saucepan. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is what I mean by putting on medium high or what. So here, because you can see it's that one, and I put it on 4. I don't know if you guys can see that well. And yeah, let's go ahead and put this on the stove. I don't know what teaspoons South Africa use, but because South Africa is influenced by the Atlantic, I think it's most probably imperial teaspoon. Oh, well, if we're 1 milliliter off, we're 1 milliliter off, guys. I'm not going to cry over 1 milliliter. Okay, so I think that's basically all we're doing for now. My coffee is most probably ice cold by now, but you know what? Hmm. Ah, Okay, so that's why we need to put the oven on. Okay, guys, so when we put the oven on, it's not to bake anything or anything like that. It's just to keep the bread warm once we do the French toast and everything. But yeah, it's not ice cold. I just don't like having cold coffee. Unless if I put ice cream in to help balance out the iced tea is nice. I've had my fair share of iced tea, but I never had like store-bought iced tea, not fresh iced tea. No, all the vanilla is gone. Okay, and guys, do we try chocolates or strawberry? I'm letting you guys choose what I put in my coffee. I know that's a dangerous sentence, but anyway. Yeah, well, when my coffee goes cold, then it's nice to put ice cream in because it just adds a little bit of flavor and it doesn't taste as bitter. It doesn't taste as bitter. It doesn't taste as, ugh. Okay, so one. I'm only going to put 2 teaspoons in. I don't want to put more in. Oh, okay. Maybe a little bit more. Maybe just a bit. Ice cream is not that bad, Mumsy. Unless if it's artificial chocolates, then yes, I agree. It's horrible. So then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add a little bit of more milk into the coffee. And then I'm just going to go ahead and stir this. Ah, okay. Yeah, no. If I were to make chocolate ice cream, obviously you'd use cocoa powder, but they use cocoa in chocolates. And then I would also use real chocolates. Maybe dark chocolates, but because if you use normal milk chocolates, it kind of is gonna make it too sweet. So you want that dark chocolate to balance it out. Maybe dark chocolate with salt in it. So then it's not overpowering with sweetness. So I'm gonna go ahead and like try and stir this. Oh wow, guys, it's already like kind of starting to look at this. Look. Let me show you. Let me show you. Look, it's already starting to melt. Like, look at that. I can't keep my camera here all the time because I can't stir with one hand. Otherwise, the pot's going to move off the plate. So I have to hold it down with one hand and stir with the other. But I can show you how it's coming along and how it's looking and stuff like that. So is that. So basically I'm making a berry jam. That's all I'm doing. They add dark chocolates in the curry as thickening agents. Ah. Okay, what's up with the wow expressions? What's up with the wow expressions? Well, Nibble, when you can watch my other live streams. I did post them on YouTube because I know you've been missing these live streams. But yesterday's upload, I also did Reddit reaction stories so that like my Reddit retails are still going out on a Thursday if you want to check that out. Oh no. I know it's a happy wow, but I was like, why are you guys so amazed? That's Things melt when you put them on the stove, when you put them on fire. The only thing is, it doesn't tell me for how long I need to leave this on for. That's the only thing. Okay, you see, thank you, Nibble, thank you. But there we go, guys. I have officially mixed the ice cream with milk. Oh, you know what's missing, guys? You know what's missing? I'm getting creative. I was probably gonna go on a sugar rush, but you know what? I don't care. I don't care. You know what's missing? Watch this. Watch this golden magic. Ooh, sheesh. I think that's enough. Can you guys guess what that was? honey, 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 must be funny in a rich man's world. I know the lyrics is money, 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 but I am calling honey, honey, honey. No, 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 wait, wait. Honey, 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 must be funny in a bad man's world. Whoa, all the things that I could do if I had a little honey. It's a bad man's world. No, 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 no. Okay, guys, what do you think of my rendition of Money by ABBA? And did I sing it nicely? Did I sing it right? Did you guys want to throw your headphones off? Oh, that tastes so good. Wow! That's quite the kick. Whoo! I'm awake now. Ooh! Good morning, Baltimore. How you guys doing? No, 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 it's not good morning, Baltimore. It's good morning, South Africa. Are you guys having a great day? I think I'll make the perfect DJ. What songs do we have coming up? Oh, we've got a selection of the 60s. Guys, did you forget about the berry jam that I'm busy making with all that sugar and the sweetness from the berries? Did you forget about that as well? Oh, extreme picnic napping potential. I see. Good lord. I think once this starts simmering, then I'll start prepping the eggs and stuff. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on, and I think I'm gonna turn the temperature to high. I'm gonna turn the temperature to high so it can actually start boiling. It looks very good. Speaking of Barry, Barry's on vacation. Actually, no, guys, he's not on vacation. I do need to wash him. And because I see he's got some, I don't know if it was just dust that collected or what, but he's got some dirty spots on him. So I just need to wash him and stuff like that. And then once he's washed and dried and stuff like that, he will be making an appearance again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I think that is something I'm gonna do over the weekend. because then I've got more time to do that instead of like trying to rush washing him and getting him dry for tomorrow. And because I'm doing the breakfast streams from Monday to Friday, it will just give me the weekend, to sort that out. Okay, now things are happening, guys. Now things are happening. Okay, guys, I'm just going to grab my jug of water. Because, again, this is a trick that my grandfather taught me. When cooking, okay, and you got utensils. Now, my grandfather always tried to use between 3 or 4 utensils and not more than that. You have a jug of water where you put the utensils in so that when you need to use it again, you just like rinse it out real quick and you use it. So it's just to help keep things clean, and it just makes wash up a lot easier. So that's just a trick my grandfather taught me. So there's that. Okay, so we didn't use these measuring stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and put this away. And then the lemon juice we can put away. Guys, don't ask me what I'm doing. This berry is taking forever. Oh, it's starting to simmer, guys. It's starting to simmer. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this down to 3. And while that is simmering, actually, I think I'm going to turn it down to 2. But let me show you guys how it's looking now. Like, look at that. Do you guys see that? That looks so good. So I'm going to turn that down, let that simmer. And while that is busy, I'm going to go ahead and grab our eggs and just remove the butter out of here. Oh, wait, I can put our sugar away as well, because we don't need that. We can grab the sunflower as well. Okay, so the crème fraîche, I think this is just going to be used as a topping, or the crème fraîche. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this in the fridge for whenever we need to use it. Because it is really, really hot, so I don't want things going off in the heat. So we're taking out our next section of the recipe, and let's go ahead and get started with that. Okay, so we are done with that. Like, place a large frying pan over medium heat, add the oil and butter, heat until it starts to fry. Okay, so we're gonna, okay, so let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna grab that out of the way. I haven't heard this song in a while. Okay, so they said to use 5 to 6 eggs, so I'm just using 5 eggs. If I do need an extra egg, I'll crack one in there. I just want to get the slime in my fingers. Fly, I will get out the doom and spray you. Get the hell out of my kitchen. Now. You better. Out. Out. Not bring your friend. Sorry about that. I just had to deal with some pests. So we're just going to throw in some salt. I'm just going to keep an eye on this. Okay, I'm just going to switch this off just so that the plates can cool down a bit. And then, yeah. What's it, my boy? Mommy needs to give you medicine. Okay. Hey. We don't want flies in our food, okay? Okay, so now that this is done, I think I'm gonna turn the back stove on instead of the front stove because then it will just be easier for me to transfer things over. And I'll be using our non-stick. I'll be using our non-stick. Like you can see, wow. I don't think I need to put any oil or butter on here, but I think I am gonna put maybe just like a teaspoon of butter and it should be fine because this is like already pre-oiled and everything or seasoned. Like this is like really, really non-stick. So yeah. And also, I don't like a lot of oil in my food. I know the recipe says to use oil, sunflower oil, but I'm not going to use sunflower oil. I'm just going to put, um, I'm just going to put butter into the frying pan. Is that better, Mumsy? Is that better or is that too low? Yeah. So we're going to go ahead. And this is, okay, this is more than a teaspoon, but I'm just going to put that butter into the frying pan. If you guys want to use oil for your oil and butter, you guys can go ahead. I'm not an oil person, guys. If I have to use oil, I'll rather use olive oil. But when it comes to eggs, I generally don't use oil. I've not been using olive oil for the past couple of days. But if the recipe says butter and oil, I normally just use butter. I don't really put oil in. It's different when it comes to baking because baking you kind of have to follow the recipe step by step, you know? So while that is going, I'm just going to go ahead and make sure that this is really. And then the butter can go back. Oh, and for the record, guys, I am using salted butter. So if you want, you can add more salt into the eggs, or you can not add salt, but I use salted butter. So while we're waiting for the butter to melt on the frying pan, you guys are going to be looking at this beautiful yucky mess. And what I'm going to do is, let me just wipe this. So because I've got the microwave on top of me, once the breads are done frying, so I normally just use 2 slices per person. But if anybody wants more, then there is more. And then if there's any eggs left over in the dish, I just scramble that and add it to the breakfast. But to keep the bread warm, I've got this little microwave plates that I can put the bread on and then just put it in the microwave so that we can so it can stay warm and no flies can get to it. Okay, the butter is melting, so let me just move my camera slightly like this. And I'm going to lift it up slightly. I don't know if you guys can see. Ooh, that's where that was. That is dangerous. Do not do that, guys. Do not leave drying cloths on the stove. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like spread the butter out. And then we're just gonna let like the rest of it melt. So there we go. You guys can just sit there and watch the butter melt. Mm, it really, really does. And we've got a lot of lights in the kitchen because I've got the kitchen door open, and it's not just the kitchen door that's open, the lights on in the kitchen. And so we've got a lot of lights going on here. Okay. Um, Granny, how many slices of bread would you like? Granny, how many slices of bread would you like? I'm gonna make Granny 2 slices of bread. She says one, but I'm gonna make her 2. So I'm gonna grab 2, and I'm also gonna have 2. Okay, so we're gonna have 1 big one and 2 small ones. There we go. What's it, Erin? You're up and down here. What is it? Erin! You wanna say hi to everybody? You wanna say hi? Yuki! Hi! He's been making an appearance in like from the second cooking stream. From the second cooking stream, Aaron's been making appearance chats. He's been popping in and he's been saying hi and he's been rubbing up against everything. And once I'm done here, I do need to actually give Aaron his medicine. Okay, cool. I'm not running that late with his medicine. Okay, so now we're just going to take the bread and we're just going to like soak that in. These babies are going to soak. And then we're just going to turn it around. And we'll turn it around. And we just let that soak in. Like, just soak it all up. I hate this part. I need to find out where you get those black gloves for cooking because I don't like slime on my fingers. I really, really don't. So anyway, we're just like mixing all of this in. I really don't like this feeling. Ew, ew, ew. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Ah! Okay. Now we're going to transfer this over to the pan and yeah, let's just do that. Oh, I hate that feeling. It's so horrible. Okay. So that's 1 slice of bread down. And we're just going to let that drip. Oh, don't break, don't break, don't break. There we go. Ew, 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 ew. Get it off, 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 get it off my fingers. Gross, 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 gross. Like, if I do this more and more, I'll most probably get used to that feeling, but I just don't like my fingers feeling like slime. I really, really don't. I hate that slimy feeling. Okay, so while that is cooking, we're gonna go ahead and put the next two slices in. If we had more people here, I would have most probably used more slices of bread and stuff like that. But since it's just the two of us, what most likely is going to happen is I'll be cooking the rest of this egg either as a mini omelet or some scrambled eggs or something like that. And then while that is frying, I'm going to go ahead and mix some of the very, yeah. And I think once that is cooled down, I'm going to put it in a drawer, let it set, and see if I can actually make a berry jam, homemade berry jam. And then let's just turn this around. And then we really want the eggs to get in there. So like, let's just really. So, okay, there we go. Okay, it's not really frying yet. It's kind of getting there. So I might just turn it around. I can show you how it is looking so far. So that's what we've got so far. So I've already flipped it around and then I might flip it around again on this side to like really get that, fried look going. I still have coffee. Guys, I'm not as hooked on, well, I wouldn't say the word hooked. I'm not as like, ooh, coffee as what I used to be because it takes me forever to finish my coffee now. And by the time I want more coffee, I look and I see that I've still got half a mug left. And I'm just like, oh, I thought I finished you. And I'm just going to flip it out again one more time. And I think this egg has like kind of soaked in the bread enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift this up and then just put it on the dish here that I put aside for. And then the rest of this egg, I'm going to cook. I'm going to cook the rest of this egg. Okay. Listen, you need to fry. You need to actually fry. Can you not take so long? I don't understand. Guys, maybe you can explain it to me. When I am cooking and I'm not streaming, things just cook. But when I'm cooking and I'm streaming, all of a sudden, even if I cook at the same temperatures or at the same height of like a medium high, yeah, I normally cook on medium high, then it takes forever to cook. It does not make any sense to me. It does not compute, chat. It doesn't. Okay, I'm gonna just put the bread in there once it's done. Yeah, yeah, that could be it. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. That's what I was looking for. Hello. Let me show you. This is what I was looking for. That right there. That is what I was looking for. That was not happening. Oh, Mumsy. Grow a pair. I'm sorry. I had to be a bit salty, okay? I just had to be. Oh, did you hear that sizzle, boy? Wait, what? Oh, did you hear that sizzle? Walks away. Mumsy, I'm joking. Come back. Yeah, that was my phone ringing. Okay, so guys, I'm gonna start plating my grand's plate because I don't want the breakfast to get cold. So while my bread is busy, I'm gonna go ahead and start plating. Hot, hot. I bite your fingers off. I keep going up and so thanks for him. Okay. Oh, that smells like it's burning. 4, 3, need to turn that down. Actually, it didn't. Oh, that looks good. That looks so good. Okay. And I think the plate is hot enough that I can turn it off, and then the rest of my toast will fry. And a dollop, although they said dollops, but I think I'm gonna put one. Ooh. Ooh. That's a lot of cream. Okay, that is not coming off my finger. Like the cream is just like no. And there we go. And there is our cream fraiche. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Fly, I will get the doom. Out. Out. Thank you. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go ahead and give this to Gran. No, well, I'll send you some over if you send us some fresh veggies. How about that? Look at how swollen this bread is from how thin it was. This bread is swollen. Oh, I did say I was going to cook up the rest of the eggs because I don't like things going to waste. So I'm just going to go ahead and just. Damn, that cooked fast. And it's off. Like, wow. Not a problem, Nibble. I actually want to, when I'm in the UK, want to like have a little thingy housewarming party or something like that. But obviously, with people I trust and people I know, but I would love to have like a housewarming thing where I do cook for people and maybe make some drinks and stuff like that. But somebody better bring, I'm just saying, somebody better bring Amarula. That's all. Don't bring me wine. Don't just bring me Amarula and I'll be fine. I'll be happy. If I need to, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to be so loud. If I need to, I'll make more of these and see if I can just turn this into a jam. Because there should be here enough for Monday's pancakes, and it should last until then if I store it correctly. Oh, nice. Yeah, Amarillo coffee is nice. And then here's some like a mini omelets if anybody wants. I don't think I will have that. But I had the stove off and this cooked. This cooked with the stove off, guys. So there you have it. Yeah, it is. It is a hot day here by us. It's like, whew. I have to keep chasing flies out the kitchen because we got the kitchen door open and we can't close it because it's just too hot. So, like, a quarter of the stream was just me fighting with the flies. Okay, I already told you to get out of my kitchen. Out! You guys are taking chances, you little bugger. You don't believe me when I take out the doom. It's sitting right there. The only reason why I haven't used it yet is because I don't want it to poison my food. You see, fighting with flies. But yeah, guys, there is our breakfast stream for today. And I'll be enjoying my breakfast. I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I know it was like a little bit short. I think I'm gonna enjoy this a lot better than yesterday's breakfast. Average Aussie. But yeah, I am just gonna go ahead and do this. There we go. So with that being said, let's just hop into just chatting. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's stream. I really do. Um, I am gonna go raid because today is technically my day off. So I'm gonna go ahead and raid. I'm just gonna ask you guys to stick around for the gray. For the gray. For the raid. Oh, and Gray, I saw the photos on Discord. It looks like you had loads of fun. It looks like you had a great time. Oh, Semison. We haven't raided him in a while. Let's go ahead and raid Semison. For me, mm. Yeah, no, definitely, definitely. I will be back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning, we're doing caramel pap. That is more of an easier dish to make. So the setup will be very similar to what it is today. And then after that, I'm going to take a break from my breakfast streams over the weekend. And then we'll be back on Monday. And then after next week, we'll be back with some art streams while I prep for the next session in the cookbook for our for starters, because then we're gonna go ahead and move into starters. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed today's stream. I'm gonna go ahead and enjoy my breakfast, and until then, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye, my couplings.